Morning.
Eric, how are you? Wonderful. Right. So let me put us in the room. Hey, good morning, everyone. All
Morning.
right. All right, let's see who we have on there. Hey, good morning, Darcel and Erica. All right, welcome to the Morning Breakfast Brew, everyone. All right, Sister Bunny. All right, Cheryl Suriname is in the house. All right, you all know the drill. Tag, invite someone, share it on your page. Let everyone know that the Morning Breakfast Brew is on with Ian and Keeshon, where we have discussion in personal growth and development in the area of faith and finance. Hey, Jacqueline is on, Ingrid is on. Wonderful. Just let us know what country you're coming in from. Good to have everyone. I see my folks in Suriname. All right, remember next week we're going to be in Suriname at the end of this month. All right. Keisha, I'm going to set up a morning breakfast in studio in Suriname.
All right.
Then we're gonna hook it up on the TV station in Suriname. All right.
Nice.
Guy up there, so you'll have us do a morning breakfast brew on the TV station. All right. So, folks, blessings, everyone. Monday we did not have any morning breakfast brew. All right, Keeshon was down. He's still recuperating. All right, so I did something on Monday night. By Keeshon,
Right.
it was, oh my God. Hey, we're gonna talk about Monday night, but it was cool. It was cool. All right, that nice in the house. All right, Brazil is in the house. Brazil Trinidad. All right, folks. So Keeshon,
Yes,
tell us.
sir.
Let's bring us some greetings. I know he was down for a while. Tell
We,
us how you feeling, how you things.
all is well, on my end. As you can hear, my voice still somewhat different.
Right, right.
Got the flu. I was down for a little while, just practically resting, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just resting, reflecting. That's practically it. But all is well and ready to roll.
So, ready to pop, as the folks say, ready to pop.
Yeah.
All right, folks, this morning we're going to be talking, we're going to have our discussion. Hey, Nicholas, good to have you on, sir. Wonderful. Saparia's in the house. All right, please let us know what area you're coming in from. See Saparia, Brazil, Suriname. All right, so again, the Arima, I know, that's also Arima. All right,
Yeah.
I don't know if Monique is on. I see Monique. All right, sister, Buddy's on. You Grant is in the house. All right, good. All right, so folks, this morning, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be talking about mentoring and modeling the laws of growth. I know we have been chit chatting with you about learn to earn or learn before you earn. And I really, and we have been going in different areas. We were talking about paradigm Friday night, Friday morning. We had a really, really good session. Those of you, I share some slides on Friday. Go back and take a look at it because
Yeah.
I'm saying with you, we are really dropping some really, really potent information for your growth. Hey, Trin City is in the house. Good to have you, Trin City, Jacqueline there. All right, so go back and listen to stuff. All right, take your notes, jot it down. Yesterday I met Luke. All right, Dr. Luke,
Okay.
Pastor Luke. Right, really, really good friend of mine. We're going to be bringing him on probably next week because we want to bring on some folks. Vanessa, good to have you on. New Jersey's in the house. Wonderful, New Jersey. Um, so from next week, we want to bring in some folks in, and also we are planning that mastermind with entrepreneurs and those of you who have businesses. We are putting together a platform or a group of leaders that will come together to discuss um, growth and development and to help individuals shift their business and also to be able to mentor that younger generation that is coming up in the area of business.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be hearing more about that on the and also in October month is the month for the book launch. All right, we haven't
Right.
forgotten that.
Yeah.
So keep your ears and your eyes open for what is happening. All right. So I was saying I'm Keeshon. I met Luke yesterday. Luke is really really an awesome. All
Yeah.
right, and the discussion we had was really really. We spoke about he was asking me about the relationship aspect in terms of going back into. Remember, I said I used to do a lot into relationship
Yeah.
with Trevor, and then he spoke about the whole business model and the mentoring and all that aspect. So the discussion was really really good. So I'm looking forward to when he's going to be jumping on with us to have
Okay.
some
Okay.
greater discussion. All right. So this morning we're going to be talking about mentoring and modeling the laws of growth. And I hope those of you who are on have been really, really taking notes and applying some of the things that we have been sharing. All right. Now, um, one of the great leaders, I think in leadership, most of us we know him as John Maxwell. All right,
Yeah.
he's the leadership guru. All
Yeah.
right, and he has real book. He have a lot of books, right? And he has also a lot of mentoring program. I myself did programs with him on the coaching program. Right. So this morning we want to share some things on the law of modeling and mentoring, and I think it's critical. Now, let me just put it out there and to give you the basis of this law that we're going to be talking about. It states that it's hard to improve when you have no one but yourself to follow.
Yeah.
All right. It's hard to improve when you have no one but yourself to follow. So this morning we're going to be sharing some things on that specific law of modeling, mentoring, and
Yeah.
we're going to also share some points also on choosing a mentor, choosing a coach. We think that is really finding a good mentor, finding a good coach. Folks, those of you on again, just share, invite someone, tag someone, and let's know the morning breakfast brewing on. But this is what we're going to be talking about. All right. So Keisha, you want to just speak your interest on this as we put things to
Well,
place.
I mean, definitely, because in my industry, there's no way you learn about how my industry works other than connecting with somebody that went before. It's
Right.
it's not something you learn in school. Definitely entrepreneurship as well.
Mhm.
It's not even taught in school. Real life entrepreneurship can't be taught in school, as they say most of the time. So the only way you could actually have massive success in any space is by connecting somebody that went before, and as you rightfully say, looking at what they do and then following
Right. Yeah.
following suit.
Mhm.
That's how we learn, a matter of fact, as real life entrepreneurs, right? Modeling the masters. I remember one of my mentors. He said, if you want to be a master, you have to find a master, master the master, duplicate the master. As simple as that. So that's how I learned. I would have
Right.
understood that from an early age and seek after persons who are already masters in their field, and then decide to master, which is study the
Yeah.
master, so that I could become a master ultimately. So yeah.
Find a master, study the master, and become a master.
Yeah,
Somebody you have to jot that down there. Find a master, become a master. Find a master, follow a master, become a master. All right.
correct. Yeah,
Nicholas said, success leave clues. All
yeah,
right. Success leave clues. And for those of you who are believers and Christians, all right. And you see, and I always like to clarify this, Keeshon,
yeah.
because when you talk about mentors and coach and follow someone, folks, I mean, because of people's experience in the past, they find it difficult. But this is also a biblical principle, biblical
Principle.
concept. In the book
Yeah,
of Hebrews says, follow those who through faith and patience inherit the promise.
yeah,
Follow.
yeah,
It says Paul who said, follow me because I follow Christ. It's Paul had, and I'm going to share for those of you on before we jump into this.
yeah.
The first thing Jesus did when he came, he gathered 12 guys, and he began to mentor them for 3 years.
Wow.
And those were the guys who, in the book of Acts, says they turned the world upside down. 12 individuals he went and handpicked
Yeah,
to mentor them, to start his whole revolution that he started. He picked 12. All right. So that is important. Peter, Paul, all right, those guys. Paul had Timothy.
yeah,
Okay, always have that stuff. So let's go back into the first statement I made. I said it's hard to improve. It's hard to improve when you have no one but yourself to follow. All right, and why that statement is so profound, because remember, you yourself is not at that place. If you following you, you don't know you're following. You don't know.
yeah,
So you don't know following. Yes, and you don't have it there. You're following. You know who don't have it there. You can't do it by yourself. So let's ask some questions now. Who should I follow?
yeah. Big question.
Those of you who are on, please text. All right. And questions we asking, this is a discussion. So I want you to put up the answer for me. Who should I follow? All right. So we're talking about following, we're talking about mentoring. And the first statement I made was it's hard to improve yourself if you have no one to follow.
Yeah,
All right. Whom should I follow? So Mala, Nicholas, Chester, those of you on texted there, just text your feedback. So Keeshon, who should I follow? Who should I follow? I need to follow someone. So I'm hearing all these mentoring, coaching concept and thing, but
yeah.
I'm scratching my head. I say, who to follow? Who should I follow?
And I think just to add, for
Yeah.
me as well, growing up, I could remember looking around the community, looking around the school system, looking around at people in influential positions, because the truth is, most people from young decide to become something based on who they see from a young age.
Mhm.
So if I see doctors at an early age, if I see lawyers at an early age, commanding
Right.
less
Yeah.
respect and that type of thing, those are the guys that you tend to follow. And I could tell you, one of my early mentors, or two of my early mentors, was
Yeah.
introduced to me by my mom via TV, which was Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Like, after I saw those guys speaking and that kind of thing, I wanted to be that.
Mhm. Malcolm X.
Yeah,
Because that is what you saw model before you in terms of
correct,
television. All right.
exactly.
Right. I see Nicholas say follow Keystone Vane and Dr. Ian Cummings. All right. It says find a master. Okay. Now if I'm gonna know, so you ask the question, who should I follow? Right. And then the thing is, um a good mentor, who's a good mentor? Who's a
Yeah,
good mentor? All right. Um, the first point we have is a good mentor is what we call a worthy example, a worthy example.
yeah,
All right, a worthy example. What is a worthy example? Who is a worthy example? Then you say a good mentor is available,
yeah.
right? Hey, blessings, awesome, awesome. You gotta respond to your text. Awesome, yeah. You missed out. You're missing out. You
He's
respond.
second.
All right. So whom should I follow? All right. So you have a mentor. Now remember, all right, Tevin is on, man. Good to have you on. people who will assist you to achieve your goals. All right. So, folks, put up your response in the text there for me, please. All right. So you said a good mentor. Now, in a couple months ago, we had touched this, and we said
Yeah.
there's a difference between a mentor and a coach.
Correct.
Okay. And we said a coach is someone who will focus on a particular area of your life, a particular gift set. You have a fitness coach, you have a financial coach, you have a what kind of coach again?
Personal development coach.
Personal development coach. All right.
Yeah.
So they will focus in, and the thing is, when the assignment is over with the coach, he packs up, he leaves, or
Yeah.
she packs up, she leaves. Okay. So a coach, let me say a fitness coach, you always like to say weight, and it's not, you don't really need a fitness coach because you have weight. All right. You just want to get fit. Okay, so you have your goal you want to achieve in the area of fitness. So when a coach comes in, both of you agree on the time, you agree on where you want to go, and when that is reached, the coach packs up and leave. But a mentor is different from a coach. So let's clarify that, Crystal. Good to have you on. A mentor is different. A mentor is holistic.
Yeah.
Okay, a mentor is more long term than short term. Right? So I wanted just to clarify that. So let's go back into whom should I mentor. A good mentor is a worthy example, which means that if I'm going to have a mentor, this person got to be an exemplar in terms of this person got to be someone who's a good example. So when I look at him, I must want, or her, all right, I need to clarify that. I must want to be able to follow that person.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look for that. The next thing, a good mentor is available. You see, and the reason why we having these discussion, folks, is that this is what is out there now. So a lot of folks, I need to get a mentor, but then you need to have a template in terms of how do I evaluate a mentor.
Correct.
Who should I choose for a mentor? Okay, you can have a mentor that you engage with personally, you can see them, but then you can have a mentor that somebody can mentor you, Keeshon. And this is something that is also good. Somebody can mentor you, and you don't see them, they don't even know you, but you look at it, you listen to the teachings, you look at the YouTube, you read their books and all that stuff, and then you apply the principle that is documented in the books and all that stuff. You know, and sometimes people will downplay that mentoring approach. All right. But for me, Keeshon, I think the outcome in the mentoring approach in having a mentor is the results.
Yeah.
Because you can have a mentor that meets with you physically, and if you are not applying anything, the person who have a virtual mentor who just goes on YouTube and he goes on Instagram or a social media platform and he read a person books and he listen to the teaching, that person, as long as they're applying the principles and the concept, will get greater results.
Correct.
So it's literally basically is about applying the concepts and the principles, the instructions and the strategies that you get in.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Okay, what do you think about that, Keesh?
Yeah, well, one of my mentors I've never met, right, which is Kiyosaki. I read his books, and as Napoleon Hill says, right, thinking of a man makes him exact. So it's almost like you're reading their minds.
Yeah.
I would have read a lot of his work, a lot of his work.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
All right. Let's see. People who will assist you to achieve your goal. All right. Okay. And folks, listen to me. You don't want to have a mentor for mentor's sake. For some of you, listen to me. Some of you have mentors, and you calling people mentor, and they're not even a man or a man. We say man, but that's for tall. All right. That's for name. Okay. Establish that relationship. This is a mutual relationship, and you have to establish in terms of what is expected from the mentee, what is expected from the mentor.
Yeah.
Right. So when the relationship starts, okay, you're going to be beneficial on both sides. Right. Okay, so who should I mentor? Let's go again. A worthy example. That's what. Available. Someone is available. You can have a mentor, and the mentor is never available. All right. Okay. Then a good mentor has proven experience. Woo.
Yeah. Most
Okay.
important.
Most important, proven
Yeah.
experience. Does your mentor have the experience? Not just have it, but it's proven. You can see the results. All right. You can talk to this one. Yes. You can see results in other people after spending time with the mentor. This is the outcome. Look
Yeah.
for those things when you're choosing a mentor. Okay,
Correct.
because many of us say we have a mentor and it's just for namesake, just for clout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just for clout. But sit down and evaluate what is this relationship benefiting me?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Then a good mentor possesses wisdom.
Yeah. Most
Wisdom.
important.
All right. Let me see what again. A good mentor provides friendship and support.
Yeah.
And
Support.
these points we are giving you, folks, this is just a template that you could choose from, because I think that you must have some kind of measuring stick. Okay. And you can't just be moved based most on emotion. I'm excited. I see, and listen how some people choose mentor. All right. How the person look. Uh, they have a car.
Yeah.
All right. But the man down the road by his shop could have that same thing at a Keeshon.
Correct. Correct.
So these are some of the how you want to evaluate. All right. A good mentor provides friendship and support,
Yeah.
because you will need that. What kind of friendship this person could provide? What kind of support? Whether it be emotional support, financial support, support based academic support. All
Yeah.
right. What this
Concepts.
counseling and all concept. What kind of support? What are you bringing to the table? Okay. Then a good mentor also is a coach who makes difference in people's lives. So a mentor could operate as a coach.
Yeah.
Okay, because he could be proficient in a particular area. Okay, but yet he operates holistic.
Holistic.
Yeah, holistically. Give me some feedback on that, Kish.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. In again operating in my space, you need a mentor, and the mentor is the person that will, as you rightfully say, share with you not just on one area, not just on one topic, but they would be able to see, help you multifaceted.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like helping you see from a whole life perspective, a whole
Yeah,
life coaching, as they would say,
right.
preparing you for life itself, all the different areas, all the different avenues, and helping you develop as an individual is needed, it's necessary. From even into exercise as well, keeping the body in alignment, keeping the mind in alignment, giving it the right material, even spiritually as well,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is a
yeah, yeah.
component,
Yeah,
you
I,
know.
I think I think I think both natural and spiritual. I
Yeah,
think in one of the books John spoke about, he talked about, and then this, and here it folks there, because remember, we live in the world with the culture and all that stuff. So you have different names for a mentor. So we call it mentor, but then you have out there, you have they call them, let me give you some, you call it a sensi.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One who has traveled further down the path. Then you
Mm-hmm,
have a guru.
mm-hmm.
Okay, someone who brings light to darkness.
Right.
You have again, um, maestro. Okay, a
Yeah,
master of music, a tutor, a private teacher, a guide, one who shows the way, and then you have a mentor, a wise and trusted counselor.
yeah,
Okay. Now, going down this path, folks, you really have to define this, what we shared here this morning. Got to really take some time and sit down and define. Okay. Now finding a mentor, Keeshon, I believe it's for when it comes to personal growth and success, I believe it's one of the most important aspect of professional growth,
for
finding a
sure.
mentor, right? So there got to be some laws, some guidelines that will help the process. So what we are sharing with you this morning is some guidelines and some laws that can help you choose the right mentor.
Correct.
Okay, and understand the dynamics of this relationship so that it can be beneficial because of the time that we're living in, all right, in terms of personal growth and development and people that is positioned in your life. If you don't understand why these people are positioned, the access that you have to them, then you're not going to benefit from them.
Exactly.
All right. So let's look at this one. The first thing we share, I want to share, Keeshon, is number one, you have to be clear about your goals.
Must be.
You have to be clear about your goals. Okay, which means you have to have a proper vision. And because if you're not clear, you cannot see, then you don't know where you're going.
Correct.
Okay. So before you seek a mentor, have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
What do you want to achieve in life, in business, in whatever? All right. And how a mentor can help you. So you find out you have a clear-cut goal.
Yeah.
You have a clear vision of where you want to go. Sit down and really go through that process. Keeshon, I think a lot of people they miss that aspect of having a clear goal, clear goals, clear vision of where it is they're going. All right. When you establish that now, then we say before you seek a mentor, have a clear understanding of what it is you want to achieve and how this mentor can help you.
Correct.
All right. Clarify your goals and will make it easier to find someone who aligns with your aspirations. So if you have clear goals, you know where it is you're going. To align yourself with the right mentor become easier.
Correct.
Because remember now, you're choosing this person who can help you based on your goals, your vision, what it is you see it. So you got to be clear in choosing because let me ask you this. You think you could choose the wrong mentor?
Definitely. Some people do, right?
Yeah. Choose your own mentor. He's a mentor, but he's not able to help you based on your goals and your vision.
Some people mentors, mentor them straight to jail and so forth, Yeah.
I was a mentor.
Yeah, correct.
The next aspect of that is I think that I'm going to share it here. Seek someone with relevant experience. Okay. So you're looking for a mentor who has experience and expertise in the area you want to develop.
Yeah, correct.
Let me run that again. You look for a mentor who has experience and the expertise in the area you want to develop.
Yeah, specific to that area as well.
Yeah, specific to that area. Because remember, this is why the first thing I said, a clear-cut goal and vision. You could see, take time and define that. Where it is I want to go. What is my goals? Okay. So I'm choosing a mentor based on that.
Correct.
Right? And then I'm seeking someone who is with relevant experience, okay, and looking for a mentor who has experience and expertise in the area that you want to develop. All
exactly.
Right? So they should have achieved, in other words, Keeshon, I think they should have achieved some measure of success in the same related field, as well as equip them with the insights that can propel your growth.
Yeah.
I think that is important. No, you know what? You know what is my, I don't want to say fear. You know what is worry about, Keeshon? Sometimes a lot of people is not willing to sit down and go through this process for themselves. Yeah. All right. Because everybody wanted. They want. Yeah. And if you should sit down and take some time and clarify your goals and clarify your vision until you could see it. Because I cannot take you to a place you cannot see it.
Exactly.
And you're choosing a mentor based on goals and vision. So your goals or your goal and your vision got to be clear.
Has to be clear.
Got to be clear. And if you can see where you're going, then how can you get there? So you choose a mentor based on that. So they should achieve success in the same related field. Okay, and then now, folks, these are principles we are sharing on choosing a mentor, mentee, a mentor. All right. The next point I have here is look for compatibility.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't be fighting.
No. Look for compatibility. One of the I was saying here, I think for me, mentoring folks and folks calling me a mentor. All right. Sometimes what you find is that the person that sometimes you want to come to for mentorship and thing, they know so much, they know too much. Know too much. They're always talking. And they know everything. They know. So guess what? I listen to them. No, then become the mentor. I'm the mentee. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. A good mentor is someone who have a connection with, who you have a connection with, and feel comfortable being vulnerable around.
Yeah.
All right. A good mentor, you have a connection with, you feel comfortable and being vulnerable around. Seek someone who shares your values and is genuinely interested in your development.
Yeah. I think the values is a real big one as well.
Yeah.
Because you for you to be in synchronized with your mentor, I think you need to have common values as well, for sure.
Common values.
Yeah. At least for me, for certain.
No. It's true. It's true. This is why Keeshon, I said what I said just now. Being able to really sit down, pen and paper, and really allow your vision, your goals to be clear, structure your values.
Yeah.
Hear me, I'm saying this over and over, but I'm telling you, this is why a lot of individuals get into problems. Because the values are not clear, the non-negotiables are not clear. All right. The goals are not clear, the vision is not clear. And this itself, as I said before, it takes probably about a month
to figure out.
Time, to sit down, go over. All right. Before you even decide to say, okay, I'm going to choose a mentor. Let's hear what some of the folks are saying on the platform. All right. Let me say, all right. Okay. Jandel said, invaluable guidelines. I received this wisdom. All right. Wonderful. Nicholas says some people choose a mentor and isn't even aware of it. Oh, that's true. That's true.
True. Correct.
That's true. All right. Or some big difference between experience and expertise. Some people have been doing the wrong thing for a long time. Woo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Correct.
Wow. I think one of the things where they say, Keeshon, if you choose you have to be able to listen. If you don't want to listen and do, you're not ready yet.
You ain't ready.
No. You're not ready. You're not ready. You understand? If you feel you know it all, you're not ready. You're not ready. All right. Then what's the need for having a mentor? You're gonna get instructions. You're gonna get advice. Right. You're gonna get sit down.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear. I don't think you should do that.
Yeah.
Right. And some mentors, they will not tell you what to do. I know they will give you options, but in that option, they're telling you what to do. But they will not choose for you. They will tell you, if I was me, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You will listen, which is basically, because remember to free will and people choice. You don't want to choose for people because they're not going to learn anything. So you want to give them the option to choose.
Of course.
But in that, you're telling them what to do. All right, and sometimes people miss it. So this point said, look for compatibility. All right, a good mentor is someone who have a connection. All right, and you feel comfortable with this person. Do you have a connection with this person? Do you feel comfortable with this person? All right, being vulnerable and around. So you're vulnerable because remember you have to open up, because remember we said with a mentor have access into you. Yes. Okay. Seek someone who shares your values. But if you don't have any values, if you have values, you don't have any to share. All right. and is genuinely interested in your development, not just talk it, but you could see based on action. So I think one of the key thing here, Keeshon, is that whole that connection. All right, sometimes it's just a knowing on the inside that wow, hey, I know this person's supposed to be all right.
Yeah.
Right?
Connected.
You need to be clear first, all right? Why? And to be ready also to submit. That's it. Norton. You have to clear. This is why I go back into that point I made in terms of sitting and getting your goals and your vision clear.
Yeah.
So that the mentor you choose will be compatible to based on your goals and your vision. So you know that this relationship, this mentoring relationship, will be beneficial. So you're not choosing somebody based on, well, this person is articulate, this person driving a nice vehicle, this person, everybody say this is the person. No, folks. Everybody said this is the person. This is everybody person, but it's not your person.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Do you and your mentor, do you make a good fit? All right.
Yeah.
I hope that some of what I'm sharing here, Keeshon, is helping somebody, is beneficial to somebody. All right.
Sure.
The next thing, establish mutual expectations.
Yeah.
All right. Mutual expectations. All right. Clear communication. Clearly communicate your expectations. All right. To the potential mentors.
Yeah.
So that discussion, that one-on-one discussion is important. What do you expect from me? It got to be clear. It got to be clear. All right. So you have expectations to potential mentors and understand what they can offer. What can you offer? All right. Ensure that both the parties are committed to the mentoring relationship and that there is an alignment in terms of time, commitment, and goals. They got to be an alignment. Time, commitment, goals.
Yeah.
All right. I know some of the stuff we shared, I mean, come back and listen to it again, but I believe that it's going to really, really help you in choosing a mentor. But you have part to play. All right.
Sure.
Establish mutual expectations. What I expect from you, what you expect from me. Now, if you sit with someone, Keeshon, who say, well, I have a mentor, and sometimes 3/4 of what we shared here has not even been established. Yeah, because listen, because remember, Keeshon, everybody want the bag. All right, and this person know what he's saying. Oh, let's jump on board. All right,
yeah.
You spend your money, and then at the end of the day, I mean, nothing wasn't even achieved. You just get information.
Yeah,
you just get information. You just have to say, well, this person mentored me, but did he really mentor you? Is that really your mentor?
Yeah.
Establish mutual expectations. Clearly communicate your expectations to the potential mentor. What do I expect from you? Clear that. All right. Yeah. I need this area. I need that area. I need this area. Actively seek feedbacks. What about feedbacks now?
Yeah. They say communication hasn't taken place unless feedback is given.
Come back again with that?
Communication has not taken place unless feedback is given.
Woo, folks, you see, this is why we ask you to put your feedback there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Part of the process.
So let me hear what some of the folks are saying on the live. We're just sharing some in choosing a mentor, because we already established that it's important. Finding a mentor is important, right, in your personal and your professional growth. So those of you who want to grow professionally, those of you who want to grow personally, finding a mentor is really, really important. So we are saying some guidelines and some laws and some principles in this aspect. All right. So I shared with you a few minutes ago concerning, like, the names that you call mentors out there. All right. So we say mentor, somebody might say a sensei, a guru, a maestro. All right. And we also established the difference between coach. Right. So you may have a coach in this season. All right. Let me just give you the highlights of the characteristics of a coach, because you may not need a mentor, you may need a coach for a particular area.
Yeah.
Don't mix up the mentor with a coach. A mentor could operate as a coach, but a coach is not a mentor.
Correct.
All right. Okay. The care for people, the coach. A coach care for people. So you must, if you have a coach in your particular area, he must care for you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're choosing a coach now, all right, observe their attitudes, their behavior, and their performance. If you're choosing a coach, whether it's a fitness coach, a financial coach, personal development coach, for just that season, 3 months, 6 months, in that particular area, because you already established mentor is different from a coach.
Coach,
A coach
yeah.
cannot be a mentor, but a mentor could be a coach and a mentor.
Yeah.
Okay, so must care for people. Then I said to you just now, observe the person's attitude. What kind of attitude this person display? Okay, the behavior, the performance. Align them with their strength and peak performance. Okay, communicate and give feedback about their performance.
Yeah.
You have to do that. Okay, because remember, this person you choose to coach you, his assignment is to bring you from 1 to 10. 10 is the highest.
Yeah.
In whatever particular area. Okay, so you're looking for results. You're looking for achievement. You're looking to reach. You had to accomplish something. So you have your. So this is why with the coaching aspect, Keeshon, the goals are so clear. So sometimes someone will quicker set goals and things when it comes to coaching,
rather than mentoring.
Because mentoring is so long term. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I understand. I'm learning.
Right. Yeah. So they will quicker set goals and things with a coach, because remember, you will have a fitness goal, you will have a financial goal, you will have a personal development goal. So they will quicker set a goal because you understand a coach. He comes to, so they have 3 months, all right, and you probably pay us a certain amount of money. So you want to reach this thing. So you're on the grind, all right. So you align them with their strength, their peak performance, communicate and give feedback about their performance. Okay. So every session you have with your coach, you want to be able to give feedback, communicate feedback and thing with them.
Yeah.
All right. Then you say help them improve their lives and performance. Okay. This is important. Yeah. So you want to be able to model that, but then we talk about modeling from the mentoring aspect. All right. One of the laws of modeling, I want you to hear this, Keeshon. It states a coach every day needs a coach. A coach every day needs a coach.
All right.
All right. That is one of the law of modeling.
Okay.
Right? So when you begin to because remember, if you're following, and that's a coach aspect, but let's put it to the mentoring aspect. Now, one of the scripture I use for those who are believers, it says in Hebrews, follow those who through faith and patience. So you're following, so you're literally modeling them. All right. You're not duplicating their personalities.
Right.
But you're modeling their results.
Their results.
Yeah. Okay. Right. How did the things that they did to get where they are presently and what they're achieving. So you want to learn principles and concepts along the way, not their personalities. All right. And that's something that is really, really key. That's something that's important when it comes to modeling in that aspect. Yeah. So you have I saw where some mentees they song just like their mentor, they act just like their mentor. when you hear that person open their mouth, you know.
Yeah.
You could pinpoint the mentor. I had a guy, I'm not gonna call his name, right? Walk. When they open their mouth, I mean, same flow of conversation. Wow,
yeah.
That is down to the core. Yeah. Somebody asks if that's wrong. I mean,
yeah.
To me, it's not wrong. As I said before, you don't duplicate a personality, all right? But as long as you get in the results, the problem with that is that if you're doing that and you're not getting the results, I have a problem with that kind of duplicated thing.
Yeah.
But you must be able to get the results, because remember, if you follow the person display the results. So I don't want to sound like the person, walk like the person, act like the person.
And what are the results?
And you're just like the person, but you don't have the results. All right. So let me see what Nicholas said here. Nicholas said, feedback is necessary to reflect and report to improve progress. And Nicholas, this is so true, man.
Yeah.
This is so good. All right. Feedback is necessary. And the reason why I said, because the point I have here is actively seek feedback. A good mentor will provide constructive feedback. All right. And help you learn from your experiences.
Correct.
Choose someone who is willing to challenge you and provide honest guidance, as this will drive your growth. I'm going to say this again. I think this is really important here. All right. Actively seek feedback. What do you think? Come on. Yes, the feedback. Actively seek feedback. A good mentor will provide constructive feedback. So some of you, those of you are on, after you hear this session, evaluate your mentor. All right. You may have a man or you may have a tour. You want mentor. A person may be a tour, taking you on a tour. All right. So you want to be able to evaluate, because you're looking for results, you're looking for growth, you're looking for development. This is why we go back again to the first point, Keeshon. Clear goals and your vision and values. All right. Let's see what Awesome say. Shall he say true? Awesome say, model the work that create the results. That's it. Thank you. Awesome. Model the work that create the results. Okay. And that's what you want to follow.
Correct.
Okay. You don't want to do all the mannerism or all that stuff. There's no results. The results. All right. Thank you, Baptiste. The results. You want to be able to get the results. So feedback. And those of you who, if you are being mentored, ask questions. All right. Write down your question. Think about what it is you want to ask. All the opportunities, the time spent with your mentor, got to be fruitful. When you're in the presence of your mentor, you don't want to be talking too much.
Correct.
You want to listen. You want to learn. You want to be sensitive, and you want to be there. You don't want to be distracted. All right. You want to be taking notes. Ask permission if you could record them. Okay. And you play back for your own personal use. So you want to be able to capitalize on that moment. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour with your mentor is really profound. All right. I think I shared this when I had a mentor in the States, Cassius, and that guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
When I'm on, I used to the early there, Keeshon. When that man called me on a Sunday morning, before I go out to in the sanctuary to minister, what? I feel like if like God talked to me. He's stirring. I said, wow. Yeah. And just watch me, just 10 minutes. He said, and I said, how you going, son? So I'm going good, Pops. He said, let's call a touch base with you to encourage you. All right, keep your focus. That word that God placed in your heart, be precise, be specific. All right, that allow God to use you. Just that, you know.
Yeah.
Just that. It's like you just wanted to hear that. All right. And this is why I'm saying to those of you who are listening, when you have that connection with a mentor, it's a game changer. It's literally a game changer in your progress. Right? It changed a lot of things. Ask questions. A good mentor provide what? Constructive feedback.
Yeah.
Right. So help you learn from your experiences. Now, let me just share this also. Now, when a mentor is giving you advice or critiquing on something, understand the position of this person in your life, Keeshon, because this is not your friend or your buddy. Okay. So you want his advice. You want truth.
Yeah, truth. Most important. Yeah.
Right? Your friends and they will tell you, hey, Keeshon, you hit it on that presentation, Keeshon. So you come by your mentor. So you say, John, let's say John is your mentor.
Yeah.
Say, how was the presentation? How do you think? It was good, but always look for that but.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes the good thing right here, it was good. That is the only good part here. But all right. So he's gonna speak truth, or she's gonna speak truth, right?
Sure.
Because remember, their position in their life is to help you grow,
Yeah.
all right, help you develop. They will point out your flaws, your mistakes, but then they will show you now how to correct it, how to do it in a better way. That's going to be the follow-up of it.
Purpose of growth.
Yeah. But you don't want to be like so emotionally like oh, you shouldn't tell me that, and why you talk to me like that, or why she talk to me like that. I'm a big woman. Find somebody else. So you want babysitting, you don't want a mentor.
Yeah.
You want to be babysit.
Some people want to be babysit.
Yeah. There's a thing we call in our teaching Keeshon, we call moving from milk to meat to maturity to mysteries. All right. So you want to stay in the milk class.
Yeah.
All right. The next thing we have here. Let me see how much minutes we have again. This is good stuff. All right. You want to be able to maintain regular communication. Let's talk about that, Keeshon. Communication.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think your mentor should be calling you, or you should be calling your mentor? What's the deal?
I mean, either way, I think both.
Yeah. But listen to me. But suppose your mentor ain't call you.
I don't think that you're mentor.
No. I get in somewhere. They said, suppose he don't call you. Because I'm telling you this for a reason. Because some people perspective is that the mentor should always call them.
No, man.
And sometimes a mentor is not going to call you so.
Yeah.
For me, my approach, Keeshon, I think you ought to be hungry.
Yeah.
You have to want this. All right. Sometimes you have to come to a place where your mentor will say, hey, okay, all right, okay, I'll call you. You understand? Let's see that kind of hunger. You understand? It's like when Elisha and Elijah was going, and every minute Elijah says, stay here, I'm going to Bethel. Stay here, I'm going to Gilgal. Stay here, I'm going to Jordan. Guess what? Elisha didn't stay.
Correct.
He was hungry.
Yeah.
He was hungry. Why? Because he knew his master was carrying something for him.
Exactly.
Understand? Okay? And I'm saying that because sometimes a mentor may call you once, he call you twice, and sometimes people do these things strategically to see how hungry you are.
Yeah.
To see how hungry and how let me see if you really want this. All right? Okay? Let's see what Nicholas said it. Thank you, Nicholas. The goal can only be reached when the mentor and the mentee are both committed 100%. That's right. Yeah. So there got to be some mutual commitment on both sides. Okay. But although that commitment is there, Keeshon, I don't want to get this wrong. Mm-hmm. All right. Remember to the mentor have what you want.
Correct. Yeah.
All right? All right. So sometimes, and you might not be the only person he or she mentoring.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Remember, they have a life also, and they're doing stuff. So you have to be the pursuer.
Yeah, you have to pursue it.
You have to be the one pursuing it. Communication must take place. All right, every day. Communication must take place every day. Now, we could go into a lot of discussion here. All right. I don't think. I mean, Nicholas say communication must take place every day, which is good if it could happen. But sometimes it may not happen, Keeshon.
May not be practical.
It may not be practical for communication. And if you set that standard, all right, you may think that the mentor not calling you or you're communicating to you and I want you to mentor me and you don't call me. Hey, who broke here? Who broke? Who want what who have here? Who's the pursuer?
Yeah.
You know, these are things that and I'm sharing these things out of experience. These are things that got to be clear.
Yeah.
This, if your mentor is carrying something for you, you are not the only person he or she mentoring.
Exactly.
Okay? So you have to put yourself in a position, okay? You have to make your calls.
Yeah.
You have to show up, okay? All right? Yes, the relationship got to be both ways. The mentor will be coin. But in case, all right, for instance, if your mentor and call you for 2 weeks, so you will see about your phone waiting. I say, he's my mentor or she's my mentor. She's supposed to call me and she ain't calling me. All right, now let me ask this. You think that mentor lost anything?
No.
You understand what I'm saying? So that hunger in the mentee to pursue. This is why. Now I'm saying this for those of you who are believers, and I always have the word to support a lot of things what I'm saying, Keeshon.
Yeah.
Right? When Elijah touched Elisha with a mantle, all right, and he just touched him and just walk on. Who pursue who? He stopped what he was doing. We talked about this already, Keeshon.
Yeah.
He dropped everything and he began to follow. All right. Elijah asked him, what you follow me for? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? And let me plug this in here. Something have to be done to you.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Something will be done to you. Okay. So you want to maintain regular communication, all right? Communication, consistent communication is critical. I'm not saying no. All right. Sure. For maintaining a strong mentoring relationship. So you're building a relationship. All right. Yeah. So it may start like that, but because the relationship is built, all right, then the communication will be more. Okay. Everything will go to another level.
Yeah.
Establish a schedule and stick to it. All right, ensuring that both you and your mentor prioritize the time you spend together.
Correct.
So if it's okay, if it's 2 weeks, we meet in for the 2 weeks, bam. 2 days for the week, bam. 1 hour per week, let's do it. Maintain the time, prioritize it, let's plug it in.
Correct.
If I say I'm going to meet with you Monday, let's go Monday. If I say Tuesday, if I can't meet Monday, we communicate and we shift the date, but prioritize. Correct. And those things got to be clear, it got to be established. All right. I see Nicholas correct, the mentee must be hungry. Wonderful. They got to be hungry.
Have to
be hungry. Les Bronx say you got to be hungry. If you're not hungry, somebody say closed mouth don't get fed. Yeah, closed mouth don't get fed. you gotta say something. All right. Let me see what folks are saying here. 2 minutes again. So, folks, we'll continue this on Friday. I hope that what we shared here was really helpful to those of you who are on. Keeshon, what's your feedback? Those of you who are on, give us your feedback.
You need a mentor. You need a mentor.
You need a mentor. And you need what kind of mentor, Keeshon? A money mentor. Money mentor. All right. Okay, so true. Oh my God. Someone has said so true. Must also have a high level of trust. That's important. That's important. All right. Trust is important. Really, really important, man. All right. Because remember, you're going to be pouring your heart. This is why establishing this relationship in terms of what is expected from both parties, make sure your goals are clear, your vision is clear, your values are established. All right. So you're choosing now based on that, as we mentioned earlier and before.
Yeah.
Don't just pick a mentor because the person articulate, because of how they dress, what vehicle, all that stuff. Do you all make a good fit? The right fit. You want to be able to get the right fit. All right. So, folks, share your comments, give us your feedback. Remember that this is going to be on the morning, Money My Business, Morning Breakfast Brew. Check it out on YouTube. Those of you on, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel and follow us. All right. Coming up next week, we're going to have some folks coming on. All right. I see Awesome there. Awesome is going to be on one of the mornings with us. All right. You need to have a mutual agreement, and the mentee needs to know. He needs to be helped, instruct. Thank you, Norton. So those are some of the things. All right. Share your takeaway before you leave, before you come off. All right. So we can here. What's your feedback? What you think about this session this morning? All right. You heard the feedback. Keeshon say get a mentor.
Get a mentor.
Get a mentor. All right. So, folks, we want to thank everyone. All right. Baptiste said, blessings, everyone. Good day. All right. Blessing there. All right. Make sure you have a mentor. Let's say the goal can only be reached when the mentor and mentee, all right, commitment, clarify those things. All right. So, folks, we want to thank everyone for spending this time with us. I believe that this discussion was really, really good. Before you come off, make sure and share this on your page. All right. Remember, we are talking mentoring and modeling the laws of growth, 2 laws of growth. All right. Go back and listen to this. Make sure you take some notes. All right. And document some of what it is we were sharing here. All right. Blessings, everyone.
Yes, sir. Have a great one. That's it.
All right. We go be in the house. I'll be in the house on Friday.
Yeah.
Take care. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming on. All right. Stay blessed and don't stress. That's it. Woo, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Blessings. Awesome this morning. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So, folks, remember the life is going to be on. Go and check it out on the Mind My Business Morning Breakfast Brew. Tag someone. If you haven't subscribed, make sure and subscribe to the page. All right. Shalom. Stay blessed and don't ever be stressed. We'll be back on Friday, same place, same time.